Thank you for staying with us. I'm a Bobu, yes, but I'm going to be hosting the MOBAs today. The Mfantsipim Old Boys Association is in the building. Of course, it's all love that we share across. And it's all about the 147th anniversary, and they're marking it in grand style because they are having the annual fundraising dinner dance. And then MOBA 93 is actually going to foot that. It's not going to be small job. Anyway, let me introduce the guests joining Dean Akoto Okran, MOBA 1993. Yes. Welcome aboard. I think the Greys say it all. They say it all. And there's also Achu Agbemabiese, MOBA 2003, Deputy Executive Secretary, MOBA Secretariat. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
So was it intentional to choose a 10-year gap between the two of you?
So the whole thing is actually I'm over 2002, but some people think I'm 2003 because I have a lot of friends in 2003. So I'm sure they made that mistake. The issue is that we have something known as sponsoring year groups. So for every anniversary celebration, we bring 4 sponsoring year groups together. Okay. So we have 73, 83, 93, 2003. Last year, I was the secretary of the sponsoring year group. 2002 was our 10. So I joined the secretariat as deputy executive secretary. This is my senior. In the Mfantsipim, we say once a senior, always a senior. He can tell me to kneel down right now, I'll kneel down.
Should we try it?
No. Let me align.
He doesn't know.
Let me align to go first.
All right, guys. So 147 years. Sure. That's a long time of delivering quality education and everything in between. Just to kickstart the conversation, what have these years been like? In recent times, I know, NSMQ challenges. But in terms of education and what you stand for, products like Kofi Annan, among others in there, what has the journey been like? Exactly. Dean, let me start with you. What has the journey been like?
All right. It's been a good one. With products like you've mentioned, Kofi Annan, even Shaman Psycho. But I must state that Mfantsipim started on a rough road. At the point it was a roller coaster. That's where we got the Faithful 8. Was then there were no teachers at the school at the time to teach the 8 people. So they themselves decided to educate themselves, school and write the exams that was ahead of them, and also support the upcoming ones. And so that's why we have the monuments in the school, right by the administration, in between the administration block and assembly hall, named the Faithful 8. So they actually lifted the name Mfantsipim School, and we are riding on the back of that. So then from then, it's been a good journey up to now. I mean, the NMSQ thing is just by the by. It's not really our focus.
You've had your day in the sun. And I'm sure at some point, Mfantsipim will rise again. It's always that way.
Yes.
With
so actually, the NSMQ, I mean, we were semi-finalists last year. We were semi-finalists this year. We nearly knocked out Presec. It's just, but next year I can promise you we are winning it. If we don't win, look for me.
But you see, we don't want to go down that road because nearly there, Mfan can't say more.
Next year, look for me. Next year, look for me if we don't win it.
Right.
Okay, so just like you said, we have a lot of famous alumni. I mean, I know Kofi Annan is the famous one, but a friend of mine,
probably the most prominent.
A friend of mine recently told me, it's a female, he said, every office she enters, 2 out of 5 top people are MOBAs. Obviously because, I mean, we were the first school, and so we have a lot more alumni who are in positions. It's true that sometimes, especially the older old boys, it's not that they are not fascinated by the NSMQ, but they feel it's just a test of root learning, so sometimes they are. But the younger generation want it for bragging rights, and so we are putting in place a program. From next year, you hear about it. Don't be surprised if we win it till 2030.
Oh wow!
Don't be surprised.
We want to do some Real Madrid thing. In the NSMQ.
Don't be surprised.
Because for now it is Presec doing that.
Yes.
But let's talk about your dinner, the anniversary, and then the dinner upcoming. What is the plan, Dean?
All right. So. For each year, we celebrate the school and we do a speech and prize giving day. It's a year-long activity to raise funds to, as it were, put up an infrastructure to support the school. So this year, we are looking at the athletic track for the Kwabuche Sports Center.
So you're targeting sports?
Sports. Okay. So we are done with the TEF, the football pitch, is done. This year we are looking at the athletic tracks, and that's what is the focus. And so the dinner dance is seeking to raise funds to, as it were, complete this project.
Okay.
For we believe that we've gotten to a point where it's not just about educating with books, but also sports is also important.
It must be a holistic education, well-rounded person, not just book.
Exactly, we can build a better future for the nation.
Right.
And so we are looking at this project. And so this dinner dance is seeking to raise money to go and support this one.
How much are we looking at? How much is involved?
So for the project, the current phase is 50 million Ghana cedis.
Is it 50 or 15?
15
million
Ghana cedis. Actually, the project is in phases. Last year, our sponsor year group, we did water relocation to improve upon the water situation in the school generally, because that's also always been a challenge to teachers and students. So we've really improved upon that. Now is the tartan tracks. When that is done, the stands are also being done concurrently. We'll finish. The plan is to make sure we are done by 2026.
Okay.
And then launch it very big. It is an international standard pitch. We suspect ASEC, Mimosa, Kotoko, everybody can come and use it.
Hey, ASEC Mimosa as far.
Yes.
You are spreading your...
Because it's very...
I think Côte d'Ivoire, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very international. I mean, any record set there will be will be recognized by the
world standard.
Yeah, world standard.
We have the football, we have the basketball, we have lawn tennis, swimming courts.
An entire sports complex is Kwaboche's Center for Sports Excellence. So this year's SYG, they will build the phase they are building now. We'll commission it in November. And then the next year, group 2024, is Sankuma and his people will take over, and then on it goes. The plan is that by 2025, 2026, we should be done with it.
So that's a brilliant project.
Yes.
I mean, the sound of it and what it would also do for beyond even your school, the central region, sports, interest, even attracting a certain group of people into the school and all of that, and what it could mean at the national level in terms of sports. That's brilliant. I think if that could be replicated across different regions, even if it were one school per region, that would be a fantastic idea.
That was the idea. So our focus was building it for central region. Okay. So maybe Presec will forget more about science and maths and build it for build it for greater.
What did you have this morning? Me, if they come after you, I know they here. Oh.
And then on we will go. But we also have other activities apart from the fundraising dinner dance. The climax of the activities in Cape Coast, which is the week ahead. We'll have the speech and prize giving day. We have the commission of the project, as he has said. We have other things. We have the homecoming. That's when
That's on Friday.
The
10th.
The 10th Friday. That's when the boys come and reminisce the old times. Enjoy themselves in Cape Coast. We have a lot also coming up in Cape Coast. You will hear of us.
All right. So finally, as we wrap the conversation, what can we expect in the coming days to the MOBA out there? What will you say to them and maybe to people of goodwill?
Sure.
What are your final words?
So our colleague schools in Cape Coast and beyond, they always come together to help us celebrate.
I've seen that. I hosted a MOGA, is it? Yeah.
And Girls.
Was that Mfantsipim? One of them.
MOGA is Mfantsipim Girls.
Yes. I don't know whether, but I think it was MOGA. It was beautiful. I think I saw Augustcans, I saw Discans. I felt it was really nice, having...
It's a Cape Coast fraternity.
Yeah. You fight, but you...
you fight.
So even with the dinner dance, it's not just for us. We have the Gehes coming, we have the Holy Coast coming. I mean, I know that these schools would want to come and snatch them for us, but it's our show.
We are father for. We are father for.
I see.
We are father for. So,
and it's at a token anyway. Single tickets is for 300, double 500.
So you can call.
And if you want tickets, you can call 0244 838363.
Please do that again.
0244
8363.
And you're good to go.
Is there a place online where people can...
Yeah, sure. Yes. So when you call the number...
we'll help you with online tickets as well.
Because the whole idea was to get it and to sort of control it. It's coming on at East Legon. Peligate.
Okay.
Yeah. Peligate Gardens.
Peligate Gardens, yeah.
So the number to call, 0244 838363. That's the number on which you can call and make all the necessary reservations. Well, thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining the conversation. Dean Akoto Okran, MOBA 1993. And as for this gentleman here, he would be my junior. At that level, I had to. I also left around what he has here. It's just that.
And not to forget.
So I could also punish you.
Oh yeah. I'll kneel down.
Yeah.
If you ask me to kneel down, I'll kneel down.
Not to forget, we're inviting you.
We're inviting
and Katie as well.
Come. Kingsley.
Katie.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
You know
I think this one you have to. It's a straight access route because you don't need.
No.
This one is just old students.
Especially when I've been here too before.
Okay. Anyway,
I used to be here.
Yejamamo. Smooth road. This one, no paving needed. Okay. Dean Akoto Okran is MOBA 1993. We also have Achu Agbema Biese, MOBA 2002, as he corrected. Deputy Executive Secretary, MOBA Secretariat. We wish you the very best. God bless, because if you do this, you do it for God and country, not just the school. So let's all come on board.